So we're coming back to Shaar HAKAVANOT with the Pirush of the TIV HAKAVANOT and DRUSHOT. So previously we had saw it. The question was, well, let's look at the top here. He says, "Kam shmuas be'inyan eze chelik shel rochel yared le'olam habriya." So we had three different possibilities. One is that the Kesser goes down. The other is that the Malchus of the Kesser goes down. The other is that the additional spheros that are added on to Kesser, which is the original sphera of the Nukva, the Tosefis is what goes down. So let's see different ways of looking at this. The Rav had said, "V'hine muchrachu shachanakuda chasiris atachtoina him is peshetis bebriya." That's what spreads into Briya. V'hi Malchus shal Rachel. The Zohar says. So this is the Malchus of Rachel. That is the lowest part of the sphere of Rachel. Now we want to go down to Mem Hey, where he says Shachanakuda Chasiris Atachtoina Hi Amis Peshetis Bebriya. That's the part that goes down into Briya, the lowest part. So he said Betiva Kavanos Bi'arnos. So he said Pashnos Deverav. When we talk about that 10th part, that's going to go down 1 out of 10. Hatachtona the Amirakan is the sphere of Malchus the Nuk. And even though that it's not the Nakud of her root, which is the Kesser, Iker ha'inyan hu sherachol tishar bas sphera achas. The main idea he wants to say that Rachel will remain as just one sphere. Because originally she was only one sphera. So according to this, then you have to explain like this. The Mashakaz of Rav the Ale, where the Rav wrote up above, but less than this particular kuda, which is that one place which is her root, and the time when she came into Atzilus, or appeared in Atzilus, it never becomes less. So what does that mean? Doesn't mean that she doesn't become limited down or small. She can't be smaller than her root, Nakuda. She doesn't, so he says it means she does not become more limited down, smaller, mishir osach nakuda, from the amount of that nakuda. She has to be at least one sphera. So if it's sphera of Malchus or if it's spheres of Kesser, just like originally she was only one sphera. Because originally when she came out, she was only the sphera of Kesser of the 10 spheres of Malchus. But now she remains just with one sphere, which is that lowest one, is her Malchus. So now we see three different ideas. He says, Malchus, the Nuk, you read is the Briya. One is that the Malchus goes down into Briya, and the other 9 remain in Atzilus. Kesser the Nuk Yared, but said the Kesser of the Nuk goes down so he says, so not the Malchus, but instead that is the bottom, that the top goes down. Number 3 is Teishas HaSvira Shalo Heim HaYardim, that the other 9, which are the additional ones, those are the ones that go down. Now he says, Amna B'Shem and Sason, he gives a site reference. He understood from these three ideas, or these ideas of what are the possibilities, or the idea that one Nakuda goes down. He says that the words are the Nakudas Hashrashis. We're talking about the Kesser. She Yardach of the Briya goes down into Briya. and Masha Karva the Basiris, and what is called the 10th, whom Mishum HAKAVANOT the spheres of Malchus of Pratis the Kesser. But it means the Kesser goes down. But if you looked at the Kesser, let's say, I think that what he means, I'm not sure what he means. He says, I think that what he means is if you looked at the sphere of Kesser, you would see the 10 spheres in there. So inside of the 10, there's another 10. Let's see if that's what he means. Who Mishum HAKAVANOT the spheres of Malchus. The Malchus HaPratis, the Kesser, so in other words, the Kesser has 10 spheres, and not like I said exactly. He says that the 10th sphere is what goes down, but it's an aspect of Kesser. Okay, let's see like this. The 10 spheres of Malchus start from Kesser and go down to her Malchus. Then he said, Mishum Kavana, the spheres of Malchus HaPratis, the Kesser, but the Kesser itself, you have Kesser, Chochmah, Bina, etc. going down. But the Kesser itself has also 10 spheres within it, and it's the Malchus of that Kesser that goes down. Or maybe we call Kesser is going to be the 10th one, if we counting from the bottom to the top. From Malchus we count up to Kesser, that's number 10. The Mameda Hemshech Adivik Rav Shmuel Shni is more the Shmuel Shvini, which says what? It says Shekesser the Nuk Yored. Who Shaar v'mamash the mashakos of Khan. It's really the same idea. V'nim said the Devorov sheyesh nachah become rak shtei shmuos b'divrei Rav. So we see there's only two different things that the Rav is saying. The Chashmuah Rishon and V'chashniya achas hem, they're the same. It's talking about the Kesser, but an aspect of the Kesser. V'hevi dechein mashbecha b'pri eitz chaim sheyesh nachah rak shtei shmuos b'inyan zeh ayin sham amnam b'hagovi hevi b'teres chacham. He reads from the Torah's Chacham. What does he bring? He says, Lahedya, Sheyesh Be'inyan says Shlosh Shemuas, there actually are 3 Shemuas. Who Pashtus Divik Rav Khan, the Fizer Pirush Nacha B'Tiv Gavanos. Again, call, so he says, call Shinoi Bein Hashem and Sas and the Shaar Mefarshim, who rock Be'inyan Bir Hashmuas V'Chalukos Ulum L'Maisa. Achar Yeshiva Shmuels Ein Machlokas B'zeh. So he says that if you really look into it, there really isn't any Machlokas. Ech who say the Chayirida, exactly what goes down, which goes down when. In the theme Masha Ba'arnacha B'Shmuel. So what we've explained over there in this Shmuel, Shasfiris HaMalchus He and the Sheres of the Rachel. That's the part that remains in Rachel. Then She'es Hasfira Hashrashi Shalom. So it says over that, according to this, the real root of the Sphira of her Sphira, Shehi HaKesser, which is the Kesser, you could give it, and you could loan it, therefore, to Leah, provided that Rachel, even though she gave everything to Leah, but she has a little bit of herself, just like she originally was, and she has one Sphira left there, but the Loka Shmua, the Shnia, Sheba Kosev She'es Shor Shaharishon E Afshalom Litain Bakavol, that she can't give it as a loan, so she doesn't give it. So we have a bunch of different ideas over here. So we'll pick this up tomorrow, Mitzvah Shem, and get into it better. This is Baruch Fleischman.